I am about to jump out of my clothes. I'm so glad. You just don't know. It's been a whole year going. We got there, and we all on this side of the dirt. Yeah. And know it. And I just want to say, y'all don't know. Let's put our memory lane for a little bit. Let's go back to 1960, 61. And I remember when we would go in the gym and be sitting in the stands, and pep squad would come out and get ready for our pep rally. And if you can remember, follow my leading, then you'll know what to say. Hey, hey! Hey! Are we all ready? Yes! All ready to go? Yes! This is the way we work. We would have pep rallies on the football and basketball season, and whether the team was up on top or down low, we would have to cheer them on and say, "Let's go Wildcats, let's go." I was the captain for 3 or 4 years, and I had people that were on the pep squad that were juniors and seniors, and I was just a sophomore. I don't know what I did that was right, but I was there. And we all worked together, and it was all good. I remember one day walking down the hall, and after the pep rally, running my mouth, and Mr. Campbell come out and said, "All right, Israel, pep rally over with. Get your class." And you know I flew, because I didn't want him to call me George. Because I did not want to meet a strap or whatever when I got home. But those were some good old days. We still have some good old days, because we got a lot of memories to look back on. And I thank Mr. Campbell for all the steering he did. That he was a little tight, but he was right. Yeah. But he made us see and understand what he wanted us to know. Because look at us now. We may not have all gotten to where we wanted to, but we are not where we used to be. And this is the way we work.
Good afternoon. The planning committee did a wonderful job. I started working with them in October. I called Neely, and Neely started talking to me.
October what year?
Oh, this was last year. That's right, last year. Big issue. We talk 2 or 3 times a week sometimes. But anyway, I'm just proud of this committee. They did a wonderful job. And I'd like to introduce, well, before I do that, I'd like to mention a young lady that I met, Mr. Wesley's class. Well, I won't say the year, but she's been, all right, she's been by my side for many years, up and down. And I'm just so proud. She's a wonderful wife, a dedicated mother, and the best friend that anyone could have. Gloria. Now I'd like for my football players to say, the 61-62 Melrose Golden Wildcats, please say. Mr. Jackson. Running back. Russell Johnson. Defense, offensive line. Abraham Campbell. Fullback. William Chisholm. Outstanding brother. Tackle, block, do what you need to do. Glad to see you. And I'm coaching. Coach. Did I miss anybody? Willie Cowboy. Coach Will. Head Coach Mitchell. Down. I have a young man that was with me in Melrose, followed me to Tuskegee, made sure I had the best of equipment, worked in the cafeteria, fed me good. Willie Carter. I'm going to take you back to after the games. Now, where's Hudson? We won 7 games now. I want you to know that.
How many games?
7 out of 10.
I've looked it up already. I know.
But anyway, we want to take you back to one of the cold nights in 1961, 62, or 61. The football game was over. And you know, the young ladies would have to stand outside the fence and wait for the football players to come out. And then you would walk down Park Avenue. You go by the Harlem House. If you had a little money, you might go in and buy something. Then you go to Bradley's. Yeah. You got to go to Bradley's, you stand in line. Then you get your hot dog, and then what you have to go with it. That's slaw. Made the difference. But most important, these 2 young men right here made a difference in my life. You know, I go back when I started working in Atlanta. I was coaching football, and one of the things that Coach Mitchell made and put in my mind that you had to do your very best every time you hit the field. That happened when I went to Tuskegee. When I went to Atlanta and started working, I made an effort to make all my players give me the very best every time they hit the field. And it made a difference. And that's something I will never forget. And I hope that everyone in here, as you leave tonight, try to make a difference in somebody else's life. Thank you very much.
Talking about the good old days, right? The good old days. So let's talk about the good old days. Let's try to remember that time in September when life was slow and oh so mellow. I remember in Miss Flowers' music class, when she would leave out the classroom, we always had someone to watch and let us know when she'd come back. But old Thomas Moore would get on that piano